Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this evening to, or this morning, or whatever time of day it is you're listening or viewing. Welcome to The Dirt. My name is Dan Watson.
My name is Sloggs.
He's been doing it. He's been doing this, Lewis, for what, coming on 38, 39 episodes, and he still can't get the cue for the intro right.
It's only 38 episodes in. Give me a chance. I'll get there in the
end. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We appreciate the community. Oh, this is back in the room. Can you hear us, Lewis?
Yeah. You're glitching a little bit though.
Yeah, it does seem to be. I don't know. We'll just have to bear with it. Are you on 4G or you're on a Wi-Fi?
I'm on 4G.
Fair enough. Well, stay still for us, brother. Stay still for us.
right.
We'll launch into it whilst we've got you here. First question: are you in a Bugs top there? Yeah, flexing the Bugs boarding top there. Well done on your recent champs experience.
Yes.
Was that your first UK champs? Did you come last year up to Hart Hill? First time out. Nice, good job, lad. Good job.
Very, very good effort. Really impressed. Really stoked for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, to be honest, we're stoked for the whole of the Bugs boarding crew there. All the youth really showed out in force there. So
yeah,
to all it's going to be the first not child friendly, but yeah, it should be a bit safer on the ears. We're going to try and keep our mouths in check this evening a little bit.
Yeah.
So if any of the other, hey,
it don't matter.
But if any of the other young crew end up listening for whatever reason, we won't want you or us to get in trouble. There's nothing more angry than a mountain board mum on a mission, let me tell you. Having been at the end of it before, it's not a place I relish being, that's for sure.
Should we get into it then?
Yeah, get into it, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lewis. How old are you? Whereabouts are you from? We don't need full details or anything like that, but where you're obviously still at school and stuff. But tell us about.
I couldn't hear you, Dan.
Oh, I said, tell us a bit about your upbringing and where you're at. How you found mountain boarding, how you found Bugs boarding.
So I met Lucy, which is Bugs's daughter, and Nina. And then Nina said to us all we should come down to Bugs boarding and try mountain boarding. And then I started getting into it a bit. And then over the years, I just kept going at it, I guess.
So
then originally,
how close to Bugs do you live?
I'm literally in Hartbury, so probably about 5 minutes away.
Oh,
that's pretty good, isn't it?
Isn't that?
Yeah.
That's almost as good as Miles Hillier's 300 meters from Hill 62. Don't make it the only place you ever go mountain boarding, mate. There's this whole wide world out there.
Yeah, I want to go to France for the World Championships next year.
Oh, you've ruined one of the questions already. You are. That's awesome news.
We like that.
I want to compete in that.
Yeah, I think you might have a little bit more competition there.
That's what I like.
Yeah, exactly. That's the answer we want to hear as well.
You'll have another year's worth of experience under your belt by then.
Truth.
So, are you spending a lot of time at Bugs then during the holidays?
Yeah.
Happy days. And how long have you? How many seasons have you been? How old were you when you first started mountain boarding? If you're 9, and you're how old now?
13.
13. Get in. fully fledged member of the Bugs Boarding Pad Monkey team for a while. Like I say, there's a real crew down there. Sloggs' nemesis, he's
It's Noah.
down there. Sorry,
Noah, yeah.
It's
yeah,
Noah.
that's the one. I was really hoping that he might have sent in a message for Sloggs.
Yeah.
He thought of it.
I think maybe it just isn't safe wording for the safe language for this episode. Is he was getting really colourful language whenever he spoke about you before, Sloggett. I tell you, he is ready to smash your face in.
We'll take it on the hill.
So what's your summer holidays consisted of mostly then? Just shredding?
Yeah. I was just training up for the British Championships, and that's it really.
Yeah.
So before like last year, Eamon gave me the Jeremy Leaf deck, and ever since he's given me that, it's given me such good luck.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna pass it on to someone else and make sure it gives them good luck.
That's the way.
That's a good shout, mate. No, because you've got a new deck, funnily enough, haven't you?
Yeah, I already set it up.
Have you set it up, have you?
I set it up the day you got it.
Did you?
I wanted to get
How is
riding
it
on it straight
riding?
away.
Is it riding good?
Amazing.
Oh, we've got we won't go too much into that at this point because Phil from Hero has sent in a question for you, and it relates to that. We'll get to that in a little viewer's question.
Yeah.
But that's awesome news. He's going to be very happy to hear that. That's for sure.
Who did you say?
Phil Ein who is the owner of Hero Boards.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, they all listen. They'll all be watching this. I'd say no pressure, here, Lewis. No pressure. But the community is very small, and the community gets very stoked when they see younger riders coming in because we're quite.
We need to get more.
Well, exactly.
That.
It's no point us old codgers, doing it alone because we're worse. This is so hard to keep control of my language here.
We're on the way out the door.
Yeah, we're over the crest, shall we say, these days. But yeah, do you think you'll get many other riders locally? Have you managed to bring in any friends into your mountain board crew?
So my mate next door, he's been wanting a mountain board for a long time. So we went on Facebook Marketplace and got one. I want to get him. I want to train him up.
Yeah.
I want to get Noah good. I mean, he's good already, but I want to get him better.
Well, he's better than Sloggett, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he'd be able to do a 180 foot plant as good as Sloggs. He's good at Sloggs. Is good at that. Too good.
Yeah, to be fair, he has got them unlocked.
I've still got a small bag of tricks. I could just fit them in a bum bag nowadays. What we need, Lewis sound progression lessons. We don't need a Matt Brind anymore.
Yeah. Do they so the Bugs and Nina, do they get you? Are you still on full pad monkey duties? Do you have to get out with a strimmer? Do you have to pad up all the parties and stuff like that when they come in?
I don't get out on the strimmer.
Yeah.
I just pad up all the parties and teach them. I just a teacher.
And do you enjoy that side of?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. What's your what are your standout moments? When are you proudest of your students?
When they've done the stop and the turns and they could get down the hill.
Yeah.
When they can control their speed and safely get down the hill.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
When you can turn your back on them and not worry.
Yeah. Or go and ride with them at that point, can't they?
Yeah.
It stops becoming a lesson then and starts becoming more of a bit of a session. Oh, that's wicked. That's wicked. And do you think is matey next door? Is he making a bit of progress?
Well, he's only just got his boards, but he got trained up before. So I'm going to teach him how to do kickers, rails, and then get him doing 180s, and then work up from there. So yesterday also, I was talking to James Wanklin.
Yeah.
About front flipping. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you?
Yeah. Again, there are more questions on this down the line as we get there. But that's cool. I mean, I tell you what, that's James Wanklin. I cannot think of a rider who I want to work with, like on a camera basis, more at the moment. It is incredible. And they don't seem to get the video parts, like, you know, obviously you see Eamon and Emlyn and Matt and that they put a lot of time and effort into filming other people and themselves, but James, he never seems to get little video bits. So I'm gonna put this out there.
He's got a few videos, not too many.
Yeah, James, if you're listening, we're gonna do something soon.
Yeah, so I think Eamon got a video of him, and it was really cool. His backflips and quarter pipes are just amazing.
Yeah, he's got such amplitude on his tricks as well. He just goes massive,
especially his front flips.
Yeah, isn't it? Have you? I don't want to ruin the questions. Maybe we should run with some of these viewers' questions, because I'm scared that we're gonna look onto them. Sloggs, you've got some, haven't you?
I've got, right. So Jolly Tom has asked a couple of questions. Now the thing with Tom is that I knew Tom, and so did Dan, when he was your age.
Really?
And now he's a grown man. So we've seen him come up through the ranks from where you are now. So Tom's asked, what's your favourite feature at Bugs?
The freestyle line, 100%.
The big line.
Big one.
And what? So are you hitting just the two main lines, or are you doing the drop at the start, or the little
catch me doing the drop yet?
You haven't done the big drop yet. Oh, you got that in the bag. When the time is right, I'm telling you, you got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Eamon said Eamon's been a main trainer to me, so that's how I've learnt 360s, 180s, and James, everyone's pitched in and helps, but I think Eamon's worked with me the most.
Yeah, well, he's spent most of the summer up there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's like fixtures and fittings of the place at the minute.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Oh, bless.
Oh, and we do like a bit of Eamon as well. We've got a bit of a soft spot for Eamon. He makes us look good on film. He makes us look better than average, I should say.
What was Jolly's second question then, Sloggs?
Right. Are we going to see a backflip from you in the near future?
Yes, 100%.
Are we going backflip before front flip, or are we going the other way round?
Other way round.
So you're going front first?
Fair enough. Is that going to be? Are you? All right, I'm going to have to play Bish's one now, because he repeats that question, unfortunately.
Right. Question for Lewis. So you've been smashing it recently. It's nice to see that. Sorry I couldn't make it to watch you at the champs. So me and Tyler have got a question. Tyler wants to know, do you like Malams? And
yeah, I love them.
I'd like to know, what can we expect to see next trick-wise? So, yeah, we saw you do the 180s, then we've seen you progress to the 360s. What's next? Are you doing some fives, or are you going to start chucking some backflips? Look forward to seeing you.
There you go. So
Tyler's question, yeah, I love Malams. and I'm going to be doing front flips and back flips by the end of the year.
Oh, like that.
That's. Do you realise now what you've just invited now? Because we're going to be on you.
I'm going to chuck
Gonna be
them.
on-
I'll chuck them.
have you attempted them in on the airbag yet? On the Bugs airbag?
That's what I'm planning to do first.
Yeah. And can you do backflips and barrel rolls and stuff on a trampoline or anything like that?
No, that's why I'm just going to send it.
Rightio. Plenty of people
I
have
can do
learned that
front
way.
flips.
Right.
I over-rotate them.
But don't do that on a mountain board. That one might hurt. Oh, you'd have to see if you can get yourself down a trampoline park or something like that and get some time dialed in upside down where you can get lots of repetition, because that will help down the line without a doubt.
Well, I look forward to seeing your progression with that.
Yeah, definitely. So Matt Brinder's sent in a question again.
Never heard of him.
What trick are you currently working on next? Well, I think, Matt, we've kind of just gone through that, but is there any little jib tricks that you're working on at the moment, Lewis?
Well, 360 grab.
Right.
I managed to do that.
Are you going front side or back on this?
Backside.
And what are you leaning to grab wise?
Probably going to do a backside 360 mute.
Nice. Fair enough. That should keep your shoulders spinning in the right direction. Keep you going. Is that Eamon's suggestion?
No, it's mine. But I'm going to get Eamon to help me, of course.
Yeah. He's also Matt has also asked, how's the BU riding going?
Oh, smashing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got better.
Awesome. Well, it's only natural, isn't it? So it was when you. Is there a BU at Bugs? Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's up there now.
Right. Okay.
I've left mine up there and the dirt sever for the higher fleet.
Oh, nice. So you had that. Well done to you, sir. Well done, Sloggett. That's nice.
It's only going to collect dust down here until the next time we get them all out for the museum pieces. So I thought we might as well get some use up there.
Yeah, definitely. So was that when we had a little session at the Champs, didn't we, with Emlyn, and riding all the different boards there? Was that the first time you'd ridden a BU then?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the next day on the jib, they said an extra 5 points to ride the BU. So I went full speed into the drop and I hit the edge of the drop back first.
Yeah,
it was worth the 5 points.
Well,
I wouldn't have beat anyone if I wouldn't have got those 5 points.
Well, the thing with the BU as well, it's got post bindings on it at the moment. But if you swap them over to ratchet bindings,
yeah,
it's a lot easier because you're stuck right in them then, and you don't flop around so much in the bindings.
And I could do 360s on them then.
Yeah, maybe.
I can do a 180 off a kicker on it.
Nice. Have you got any tail slides down on it or anything like that on the boxes?
I bailed.
Did you?
I tried jumping onto the rail and doing it, and I just went right on my face.
Oh no. They're slippery, aren't they?
Yeah. If you go 50-50 onto the rail on the BU and then just sort of kick your front end out and do a tail slide after, then pop off the end. That's a little bit easier. That's what I've found on them.
Definitely. You'll have to get Sloggs next time you're up there. You have to get the BU out and have a little session on them.
We'll do that.
I'll bring up one of my old girls and we'll have a little retro session up there. I mean this, Lewis. That was one of the highlights of my weekend there, was having that little ride out with you and Emlyn there.
Yeah.
That was exactly what I'd hoped people would be doing, and they did. You know, you guys weren't the only one. Nathan had a go on the three-wheeler, which
Too wobbly.
he was, yeah, but he was so good at it, mate. Like, it was that was his first mountain board. So Nathan's older brother Pete had one and was like semi-sponsored by them, sort of thing, back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously brought that home, and Nathan sort of rode his big brother's board, and it was one of those. And he got on that, and I kid you not, it's like snake hips. It was like watching Elvis on top of the board, just. It was so cool. It was, and then I tried to do it, and exactly as you found, "Cool, this is really wobbly." It don't, do you know what I mean? But it's a new technique, and all of those boards, as you found out, all have little techniques to ride in them that make them more enjoyable when you get those techniques down. So I wish you all the best. Have you had a go on this? Have you got the dirt surfer out?
We're not best friends on that.
Oh no. Did you scrape yourself?
No, I just fell on my bum.
The thing with a dirt server, speed is your friend. The faster you go, the more stable it gets. That front wheel where you get that wobble, the faster you get, it sort of pulls it out and stable. It makes it more stable.
I just went straight down the whole hill.
No.
And do you know that dirt pile near the quarter pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went butt first on there.
There's only the dead man's brake on there, isn't it?
No, it's got a handheld. Oh no, it's got a calf brake.
Calf brake. That's counterintuitive though, in a way, isn't it? Because you've got to go from that actual riding position to get all the way back. Sorry?
You got to lean back.
Yeah, well, you push your calf, the outside of your calf, against that plate, and it will rub on the back wheel like a brake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just went down at full throttle.
I would have done that all the way down the hill.
Well, there you go.
Give it another go tomorrow.
Maybe.
Maybe I should have left some instructions with the dirt server. Well, I left it there.
So next question then comes in as I said earlier from Phil over at Hero Decks, who you managed to get yourself a David Yonts pro model there at the Champs.
And a decent photo with him as well, with your deck.
Yeah,
I love that photo.
Did you get it signed as well?
No, I got my helmet signed.
Yeah. Nice, good job. Well, he's asked, have you ridden the Hero deck yet? And if you have, what is your feedback as a rider? Well, I tell you what, to be asked by the board manufacturer themselves for feedback on their product, that's pretty rad in my opinion. They'd be asking you for all sorts of R&D tips in future.
I think they're so nice to ride because they're not as flexible as my old deck, which is the Jeremy Leaf, as I said again. They're just so nice to land.
Are you on a medium or a stiff flex on that one?
Stiff.
Nice. Happy days. And he says, he also puts a second question in here as, what are your plans for the future as an up-and-coming Mountainboard pro? Do you want me to lead you into an answer here?
Go on.
I'm pretty sure you told me before this interview that you wanted your name on one of them decks, like David Johnson. Is that right?
with your own graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what would you have if you could have your graphic off the top of your head? What would you have on the bottom of it?
Oh,
that's a good question, man.
That is good. I'd have my face on it.
like that.
Just super.
And then I don't know really.
Have a think about it, because you don't want to just throw an answer out there and then be stuck with a graphic you don't want.
Yeah. That is a good question, that is.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with Dan coming up with that one.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Is that because you dream about having your own signature deck, Dan? Is it? And you're always thinking about it.
Oh, I've got an entire fleet of signature decks in my mind. I've got everything from a classy black with gold signed, nothing else, with like a, like the Chanel sort of difference checkers in the background on like matte on gloss. Oh yeah, I've got loads of different ones. I fancy a full Gene Simmons full length one.
Oh.
I used in a previous life, back when I was a lot younger, we used to do little custom graphics out of the Priory.
Yeah.
Put on. So I suppose my pro model would have been my old Comp 16 there. The Skate and Destroy Thrasher one.
Yeah.
What would you have, Sloggett?
Well, I used to have the black and white checkered one, didn't I? Comp 16. Back in the day, that I think you and Joe done that one for me. What I'd have now, though, is like a washing line, like a straight washing, not like a rotary one, with just loads of different Mountainboard t-shirts pinned up on the washing line across the bottom of the deck.
Actually, the bug sporting one.
Yeah.
Definitely got to be that one. And it's funny you should say that, because see this spot up here? I've had a little bit of a rearrange in here, and Lawson David, if you're listening, thank you very much, buddy, because he came over at the champs, and he said, "Oh, I've got a load of old competition T-shirts from years gone by." He said some are pretty rare. He said, "I don't really want them anymore, but if you want them for the museum, then here you go," and gave me a load of them. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
But there's old.
That out to grass one was like that then. Ooh, a
Yeah.
little stroke of it.
Little 0800 reverse out to grass one. There's a Max Track Classic with the Neo nice riding Mr. Anderson on it.
So these t-shirts were going back like 2003, maybe 2004.
Yeah, around that sort of time. A Scuzz Mountainboard magazine t-shirt. So the plan is, I mean, they're actually about 3 foot directly below the computer that this is recording on at the moment. But the plan is to have a different one of them hanging up every week over there. So there you go. Making dreams come true for you, Sloggett, on the dirt. Where are we at? So that was Phil's questions there. The next one comes in from Emlyn. Do you know Emlyn?
Yeah, I know Emlyn.
Yeah?
Yeah. You've heard of him then?
Yeah.
He says, "Hey, Lewis, you rip. What tricks do you want me to teach you next?" So is Emlyn teaching you tricks as well?
Yeah. That's what I said. Everyone pitches in and helps.
How's Eamon taking that?
Eamon, well, they're best friends, aren't they?
Well,
Emlyn.
They were.
Well, yeah, I mean, the tension would be tight, I tell you, especially with
on the ropes here with him.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's no love lost between them two.
Emlyn, you could teach me a frontside free.
Frontside free, nice. Are you going straight to dirt with that, or are you gonna hit the butt?
Straight to dirt.
Straight to dirt. What you're saying? What kicker? The bugs.
Do you know the one in the bowl off the drop?
Yeah.
That one.
Nice. Is that your go-to trick learning
That's where I learnt my backside freeze.
Right. Gives you a nice predetermined regular speed every time for that hit.
Yeah.
Nice. The front side freeze. And you know Polly as well? Then Polly is Emily's
oh yeah, I know.
she is also questions as well. See, you got a lot of questions here tonight, mate. I got to tell you, this is good. This is real good from the community. It says, "Hey, Lewis, as someone who has just started mountain boarding, what would be a good trick to learn first?"
Probably an indie grab.
An indie grab. Nice.
Once you got one grab, you can put all the variations around, all around the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, truth. And you can start styling them up as well. Getting like little tuck knees going on. Your boy Emlyn and Eamon both like a tuck knee indie there.
I'm gonna do I forgot what it's called. Submarine.
A submarine?
It's a double tail grab, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've already got Rocket Air, which is a double nose.
Nice. You're getting some extension, getting some tweak on it and shoving that rear foot down.
Yeah.
Nice. So indie grab, an indie grab. Polly, we expect to see an indie grab soon, eh? Maybe whilst Emlyn's teaching you out the front side three, you can be giving Polly some tips at the same time for learning indies. You can both go and hit that kicker together.
Yeah, I reckon she'd like a kicker like that. She's been doing well, the first day that she started boarding, she's progressing a lot.
Right.
She's going over kickers, sending the quarter pipe.
Well, she's pretty good on a set of quads, isn't she? Roller skates.
Yeah.
So she's I think she must have a natural balance and
I couldn't roller skate if my life depended on it.
You and me both, brother. You and me both.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not strictly true. Who am I kidding? I'm an absolute don on quads roller skates. I'm not even joking. Hey?
Dan's into inlines more than quads.
But yeah, my wife has never seen me roller skate. And we went out for my cousin's birthday about a year and a half ago. And there's a little group chat for this thing going on, and my brother's getting leery and everybody's sort of going, "Oh, I'm this," and I said, "Look, I'm telling you, we're gonna get there, and I am gonna rinse you all out on this thing."
Didn't you?
Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did, because if I say something, Lewis, I mean it, and I'm gonna do it, and I did.
Well, hang on a minute. You said you was going to be Sonny Dibbon, and you didn't.
What? Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Just wait one moment. 1 second. What did you just say then, Sloggett? I did what? With Sonny Dibbon?
Well, what's going on? I can't see. Hang on.
That's the current rankings. That's current rankings for the UK there.
I'm ready for that. Is that the overall?
For those who are only listening and not got the pleasure of visuals there, I'm making sure I'm getting this one in. I am showing up the screen of me 2 places above Sonny Dibbon at the UK champs in the overall rankings. Booyah!
So that's 1-1 now. One EBIT, 1 nationals. So EBIT coming up is a decider.
Are you going to beat Sonny Dibbon on an e-board?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just going there to really just to make up numbers at EBIT. To be fair, I'm going to be doing a bit of filming for the dirt. We're going to be, if this comes out before then, we are going to be doing another Dirt Live episode. We're going to break it this time, so it's not part of the prize giving. So you will be able to see it separately as a separate episode as such, with the podium from the EBIT. Sloggs, welcome to that piece of info. You'll be being part of that there.
Well, I had to be fair, I thought it was going to happen anyway.
Well, by popular demand, what can I say? The the people have spoken. Apparently, it was enjoyed. So,
Or, so
yeah,
you're going to be too busy to beat Sonny in the bit, are you?
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna race and that, but I'm not gonna put everything into it because you can't.
It'll break his heart.
I can't put 100% into everything, and I owe the dirt. I owe the community as much as to put as much effort into that as I possibly can. And
Yeah.
I mean, what, Sonny, you. Anyway, this episode ain't about me and Sonny. This is about bloody distinguished guest Lewis here.
Although it did have that set up ready to show everyone.
Right, well, all right, I'll do him the justice. I'll do him the justice of at least saying or showing how come that's come up, because I very nearly overstepped the language mark there. I can say that, yeah, the little mug sent me a message earlier on. And we both watch a bit of the UFC, and a fighter got really knocked out bad over the weekend, and that's the photo of the fighter getting knocked out on there, and he's just sent a picture next to it written, "That's going to be you at EBIT." So
that's when you decided.
You're right, Lewis. I can't. As Sloggs has said, I've just got to be the bigger man. I've got to rise above it. No.
It was at that point that you decided you were putting all your effort into the dirt.
Yeah. I'll just go out while I'm on top. That's all I need to do. Because if it had been the other way round, they say I won't need to do anything. I've had you once on electric. I've had you once on downhill. Anyhow, let's get back to some of these questions, because we got a few to work through, and we've still got Sloggs' 10 set. So this one comes in from Zion, which the lovely Sarah there. She has put on here, congratulations on your results and wins this year. If you were to progress with your riding style forward by riding with and getting tips from another rider, which rider would that be and why? From Inzi.
That is a good question. Probably do it with Eamon, because I like the way he rides.
Because you don't do that enough already.
No.
Any internationals that you met?
Probably David and Dylan Warren.
Yeah. You know them all now. You could pick any one of them.
Yeah, I think David sees a lot of potential in me.
Yeah. Well, he would do. He's a very talented instructor as well, isn't he?
Yeah. He teaches snowboarding and boarding.
Yeah. I should imagine you'd have to do a little trip out there to one of the champs there, spend a week with him or something before the champs. Do a bit of training on some of those kickers that he's got. Have you seen that big snowboard, dry slope snowboard, the summer kicker that he's got over there? Whacking great big airbag. I mean, you think the airbag bugs, this one's about 3 or 4 times bigger than that. It's massive. But the kickers,
snowboard is that?
Yeah, but it's like a dry slope one, so they can do it in summer as well. But they all just get up there in their shorts and t-shirts and send it on the snowboards. He trains at an indoor one as well.
Really?
Got an indoor setup with an airbag.
He's got his own centre as well, isn't
he? Yeah. Well, so that is you can check this out on episode whatever it was of the Dirt. But yeah. So the land surrounding his house, I think, is partly owned by some of his family, and he gets use of some of that land. So yeah, they turn it into a little centre, and he's got his kickers there, his little practice area. Lucky man.
Did you see his front flip 720?
A front flip 720?
Here's one, David.
I haven't seen it. No.
He did it at the champs.
Oh, front flip then a 720.
No, front flip 720 at the same time.
Did he? I did not see that. In what? In
Mad.
one of his runs?
On the big jumps.
Ah, well, I know I'm going to have to go and investigate then tonight after this.
Yeah, I think that's what some of the lads were saying. I didn't get to see it, but some of the guys were saying that he did a front flip 7.
Ah, I'm not pass. I would have to pass on that and double check. I'm not aware that he did. I thought he might have done a 7. Did he do a 7 in one of his runs?
Yeah, I think he did a cork 7.
Yeah. I'd like to spend a bit more time with David. He's a solid guy, and yeah, you're right. I definitely reckon he could teach us a few bits here and there. So we got one last question in from the community here, and this is from Mrs. Bish. Well, at some point, probably Mrs. Bish.
Yeah.
And
Put him in the corner there, Dan.
well, and I need to become the best Watson mountain boarder in the community again. And
Yeah.
all the time she's around.
It's a bit.
Now, this ain't a spoiler alert, but I've watched this video, Lewis, and you realise she's batshit crazy, right? Okay, just putting that out there before I play this.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where are you gonna go to, Lewis? You know.
Right. So, did you get that? Can you explain what that is about? Because I am at a loss.
I can't really explain what that's about. She might have just done it for a bit of fun.
Where are you going to go to, Lewis? You know?
France.
To France. Ah, there you go. Got you. So there is the question in there, and let's get on to that then. So you're hoping to go to France next summer? Yeah. Are you going to do the downhill?
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah. You're going to have a little stop at LA on the way?
100%. It
No.
looks so good there.
Oh, doesn't it just? Yeah.
Even Bugs was saying, "Oh, you've got a nice centre over there
It's the
in
trees.
the woods."
Yeah, it's the trees. It makes it look so magical.
But over at Bugs, we got nice views at the night time when it gets like the sunset and stuff.
Yeah. And
yeah, that's very true.
To be fair, as a centre, that learner slope that you've got at Bugs, that big wide open grass expanse, it's invaluable to a centre, you know, especially with the likes of the grass sledges as well and the scooters and stuff.
Scooters on the dirt, don't they?
Yeah, but those, yeah, but Bugs is pretty special. But there's something about LA that is just awesome, and I think it's the trees. It's the trees. My favourite ever track was in France, and it was Lodge de Garde. I mean, the actual track itself wasn't that much. There wasn't that much special about it. You know, there weren't many major features or anything. But the corners flowed really nice. They just banked either way. And because it was in the trees, it all felt so fast. It was really fun. Anyhow, crikey, we're wrapping on time here. We're doing all right for time here, aren't we? Sloggs, have you got a 10 set?
I certainly have. Lewis, have you watched any of the other episodes?
Not yet.
No, okay, well,
Oh,
they might need a bit of
goodness.
guidance.
He's killing me here, man. He's killing me here.
No, I think that's fair enough. There's some of them do need parental guidance.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so I'm gonna
Anything with Dave Compton in the title, steer clear of.
I'm gonna throw a question out to you, and just don't think about it too much. Just throw the first answer that comes into your head out. All right.
All right.
Right. Reg or goof?
Goof.
Freestyle or border cross?
Freestyle.
Your favourite trick to do?
360.
Front or back was that? I can't remember what one you said.
Back.
Favorite rider to watch?
Eamon.
Favorite trick you've seen done?
Misty.
Favorite rider to ride with? Who's your homie?
Eamon.
Nina or Bugs?
Ah.
I might give you a buy on that one.
Yeah,
that was unfair.
yeah. You will end up on streaming very rapidly if you make the wrong choice on that one. Cleaning the toilet details, which way you choose, it's going to be the wrong choice.
Who's your favourite pad monkey?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Who's your favourite staff member at Bugs in your age group?
Oh, in my age group?
Yeah.
Noah.
Yes.
It's an all right answer, I suppose.
No.
Jib or the big freestyle?
Big freestyle.
Last question. Eamon or Emlyn? And you've got to answer this one.
I can't pick. Sorry. I can't pick that.
There's your 10 set, mate. Well done.
Brilliant. Look, dude, this is I suppose your little chance here for a couple of minutes before we round it up. Is there anything that you want to put out there to the wider mountain board community? Any thanks that you want to give? Any shout outs or any smack talk you want to give? Go for it, bro.
So, where do I start? Well, thanks, David. Thank David for helping me get good. I said I'm not going to do 360 on that white jump, and he told me to do it. And when I did it, I felt more in control. Because whenever I normally do it, I'd fall off. And then he told me to do it, and I just did it, and I landed it. It's the first time I ever landed it.
Peer pressure.
That's it.
That cleanly.
That's
I want to thank Eamon as well for teaching me all year and last year. Who can I give smack to?
Oh wait, you got, mate. You've got to thank your mum and dad for letting you get down Bugs. Otherwise, they might say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to thank Neen and Bugs.
Good shout, mate.
Yeah.
As soon as they pay your wages.
I want to thank Joey Gauntlet as well.
Oh, yeah. System.
Huh?
System.
Joey Gauntlet.
Yeah. Joe Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Call him System next time. I bet you he answers to it.
I want to thank System.
Yeah. How do you know Joe?
So on the event, well, a year before that, I started talking to him and we started racing and stuff like that. And then this year, he told me from the start of it, he knew I was going to win.
Good lad. Good lad. It's confidence, see? Confidence does travel a good long way, I'll tell you that much. But
Yeah,
I think he's doing amazing on a new board.
He's
definitely got the right attitude, mate.
Yeah. Anyone you do want to smack talk with? I mean, you might as well start at the top, really, don't you? Really, I suppose if you want to get to the top, the person you got to smack talk with the most at the moment, that's Eamon.
Yeah. Don't smack talk him yet. Let him teach you everything he knows, and then when you get to that point, just start snubbing him.
Yeah. let him teach you everything he knows, but don't teach him everything you know. Know what I mean?
I give him some tips sometimes.
Oh, yes.
I could never be as good as he is, though. I don't think.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. You've got plenty of years ahead of you. He's got
But-
what? You 13 now? He's got 13 years ahead of you. So 13 years more practice.
Yeah.
I think we might see some great things.
Yeah, and that is all it is keeping make sure you keep enjoying it, because all the time you're enjoying it and you've got access to be able to ride, you'll get better and go bigger naturally. Do you know what I mean? Keep sucking in all that information from the other like riders around you, be like a sponge and soak it all up. And then just keep doing what you're doing and enjoy yourself, because that's why we all do it. We as adults, like as us older riders, whilst we like to stay in good shape and try and keep on top of our game, we're past the progression. But what we all have in common is the fun that we all have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so if you keep that fun stoke, you'll keep riding. You'll get better no matter what you do. You won't be able to help you get better.
So, Eamon, watch out.
Yeah, Eamon, watch out. Lewis is coming for you.
I'm smack talking for you.
You've got Noah to worry about. You have.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, not you. Slog it
I
as.
do.
Oh. Yeah, Slug. Go on, Slug. You got that.
I'll have him.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Ears out for blood. No, it's out for blood.
I can't. He's saying that he's going to be better than me one day, Noah.
Oh, he's back talking you.
Yeah.
Well, let's make this public. What's going on there? Let's back talking back whilst you got the microphone and the camera on. Noah, you're gonna be on the sweaty pads for the rest of the season if you lose this next race. You're on Febreze detail. You've got to wear every pad or every helmet that comes back on the hottest day of next summer. Listen, dude. We're going to keep it quite short tonight. But is there anything else that you wanted to talk about whilst you're here, or?
Not really. No.
Fair enough. Well, look. Thank you, Sloggs. Anything that you want to say? Do you want to round out the episode? I just
want to say it's an absolute pleasure to have you on, and for me and Dan, who've been like in the sport for so long, it's so refreshing to see new faces coming, because that's what's been missing from the sport for the last few years. And seeing all you guys, like all the Bugs crew on the hill during the champs, like all the tiny groms and stuff, it made my heart go. It was amazing to see that again, because it's been missing for so long in sport. So keep on doing what you're doing, Bugs crew. It's awesome. We love it.
Yeah, well said. Bring your mates down. Get all the local kids down from your school and that. Hey, one thing we didn't ask: your schoolmates make it all right of it? Do any of your schoolmates know about your passion?
Yeah.
What do they make of it?
They think I'm gonna do good as well.
Good. Get them down at Bugs. Get the school visit. Get a school visit down to Bugs.
My mate's been there before.
Has he?
Yeah. He went there when the black quarter pipe was up.
Got ya.
Quite a while ago.
Anyhow,
right, ladies and gents, this has been this episode of The Dirt. Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Lewis. Really appreciate your time, mate. And go big.
Way aye, man. That was dead canny as out, that like. Cheers for tuning out to listen. Now, before you gan yem, don't forget, if you want to keep getting doing with the Dorty Dort fun, like and subscribe. Get amongst it. Shy Ben's getting out.